Today I'd like to introduce a little game called Qix, or Qix as we call it out on the range. There was a time not so long ago when a man had to make his living with a gun. When he wasn't making his living with a gun, he also often played one of his video amusement devices. This game here was invented by the Navajo on the reservations when they had nothing better to do. Now, it wasn't always this way. Before the white man came, they had advanced computer systems capable of carrying out tens of operations per second. Needless to say, this, along with the cotton gin, was one of the most, important inventions of our time. So, a man learned to shoot, and a man learned to play Qix. What does this mean for you, the modern-day video gamer? Absolutely nothing, because you kind of people with your dried-out black hearts are exactly the problem plaguing this industry. This is a man's game. When you play this game, you know that Miss Kitty ain't gonna be able to play along with you. This is a game made by men for men. In cowpoke circles, this Qix, or Qix as we call it, is known as the lightsaber from hell. Now, we take this from George Lucas's Star Wars film series, and we superimpose the lightsaber sound and look over the top of the enemy here. You can see these two Dalton boys, as we call them, are actually Qix lines. Now, if you split these little Siamese twins up, you'll double your points, triple your points, quadruple your points. What you want to do is take these two babies and separate them at birth, so they can't hurt you. You'll notice I'm doing that here now. Every time you draw a line, you send these two critters back to the pit that they crawled out of. Now here's the thing about the Qix. This little critter here is much like the modern, how should I say it, Native American. You never really can kill the fighting spirit. All you can do is take the land slowly. But you notice, the more you do, the more they become enraged, and rightfully so, for these two brothers are fighting for their lives. Look at that score there. That's not a bad way to do it. There go the Dalton brothers again. I'm going to show them who's boss. You'll see how I do that here in a minute. Just hold on to your seat and grab your 6-shooter. You might need it. Looks like they got me. Good thing I'm playing this game on easy mode with a 70% clearance ratio and 5 lives. Couldn't cut it on the tough circuit. You'll notice my camera's slowing down a bit here. The game is running in full speed on my end, though. Gonna make me some red lines and herd these bulls back into the bullpen that they crawled out of. See, that's not a bad move. Let's see if I can repeat that. Careful, there's a spark over there. There they go. Do a couple more of these moves down here, and we'll see if we can't herd these critters back to their corral. Excellent movesmanship. Oh, and it got me. Well, looks like it's time to enter my initials. That's quite an impressive score I've accumulated there. That's much higher than your average cowpoke would ever shoot. Look at that score up at the top. That's mighty impressive.